Good morning, my people. Are you all doing? Go Green with Stella is right here to show you guys something. So some people have been saying they're trying to lose weight. They lose the weight and they're trying to manage their weight. They're thinking of what to do to manage your weight. Losing weight is not actually a big deal. You can actually be focused and lose your weight. The problem is to stay on that weight. The problem is for you to stay on it, for a very long time, the weight that you want. That's the problem. For every woman, we struggle to stay on it. So how do we manage this our weight to make sure that we are not off again, out of track, or we're not back to the square one where we started? So, and you are that person that don't have time for exercise. You don't have time to exercise at all because you are working, you are tired when you come back from work, always on the road, always doing one thing on the other. My people, there is a way you can actually manage it, and you can still eat any food that you want to eat. You can eat any kind of food that you eat. You can eat your traditional food, you can eat white people's food, but you just need to cut them down and mix them, because I know my people. We know they eat fruit too. I know you guys, we know they eat fruit. We go eat heavy per day, no fruit, no salad, nothing to support them. That's the only thing that will actually help you to manage your weight. More vegetable, more fruits, more seeds like almond seed, name them, all those seed, green seed, and the watermelon seed. All those seeds will also help you because they are very, very good. They are high in protein, and you also have to take care of yourself by doing that. In that way, you see yourself managing your weight. Like me, I've come that long trying to manage my weight and trying to stay the way I am. I don't want to be bigger than this. I don't want to add more than this. It's just our nature. You can't beat it. There is nothing, oh, what am I doing? Is it because I'm eating too much? No, it's not. Eating too much can actually cause it anyway, but as adult, I don't think anyone eat too much and eat and eat and eat. You don't know when to stop. You're adults, you know when to stop. You know when you're hungry, you have to eat. But some people also don't eat responsible. They don't know how to eat responsible. They just eat the way the food is so tasty, they finish all the bowl. No. If your stomach can take a piece of fish or one full fish and like 3 slices of potato, French fries or something, anything you want to call it, or one yam, 1 slice of yam, because the fish is already a meal and the slice of yam you're adding to it is the carb. So don't eat 3 slices of yam when your stomach is already full. You are still forcing yourself to eat it because you already put it on a bowl. No, my people, it doesn't work like that. Don't stress your stomach. Don't stretch it. If you stretch your stomach, it stays like that. Every time your stomach will keep stretching. That's the problem that we are facing. Learn how to eat in a portion by portion. So this is what Go Green with Stella is going to be bringing to you guys all the time. I'm going to try to take my time to explain to people. And if you are willing to join, you want to join the topic, you have something to contribute, you can also come on board. And when I'm doing live, you can come on board and we can say it together. And I will be posting most of these things on my YouTube channel, and I'll post it also on the other social media platform. Guys, I know we ladies, we spend a lot of money to make sure we look good. We spend money to do our stomach, to add to our breast or our bum. We do things that will make us look good. It's good. I'm not condemning anything that you are doing, but what I'm saying is maintain them. Maintain them. When you take your time to actually lose that weight, maintain it. Maintain it so that you don't need to go back and go spend more money to do it again. Just keep maintaining it. Eat the right food at the right time. Eat responsible. Don't eat because, oh, this food sweet, oh, you finish all the padedi and kai. You make starch with big rich like that, you finish with bitter leaf soup. No, that's not how to eat responsible. You can eat your starch, eat it in a very responsible way. When you finish eating it, try to eat one fruit. You can eat a fruit that will help you to fasten the digestion, like pickles. You see, pickles is very good. You can eat pickles, 2 slices of pickles or 2 whole pickles. You guys know what is called pickles. You can eat pickles. You can also eat food like pineapple. It will help you because they will help with the digestion. You can eat apple, green apple. You can eat celery. You can call them aside. So because you eat quantity of this, a little quantity of this and a quantity of this, it will help you. It will help you digest your food faster, and you will see you maintaining your weight. Instead of you eating a whole full bowl of eba and lick all the soup, you almost finish the soup that you cook because the soup is nice, it tastes good. You eat all the meat inside at once. You eat, this soup too sweet, oh, this soup too sweet, oh. You keep taking and taking. No. Instead of doing it in one blow, you can do it 3 times or 4 times, even in one day. You can go eat a very little portion, come back again, eat another little portion, eat another little portion. Don't stretch your stomach. That's where the problem. We eat and we stretch our stomach. Then our stomach is coming out because you are stretching it. But if you learn how to eat little by little, portion by portion, my dear, you'll see the difference. Just try it. Try it. Me, I'm a lover of rice. I can't stop without eating rice. My goodness, if I don't eat rice a day, I lie you. You mean like I never eat. So I learned something. I even learned this from my son. My son, I will cook and he will eat very little portion. In another like 30 to 1 hour, he's coming back to eat. I said, why are you doing that? He said, Mom, my stomach was full. I don't want to stretch my stomach. So I went and I said, let me go search and see this stretching of stomach. I found that it's not actually good to stretch your stomach, because what happens is when your body is telling you are okay, don't eat more, and you still keep eating, the fat goes inside your skin, because at that time the digestion system is full. You don't know where to put the food. You just hang them in one corner for you first, and it try to come back to it. But we never give our body time to come back to those food that it puts in one corner. Like, you know how you put the food, you put your luggage, and you hide some things on this corner. After the luggage is full, you are shaking them, trying to put everything in like that. So our body also do that too. So our body will just go put all the extra food that it will be thinking is going to come back to it, but we never give our body time to come back to those food. So they just turn fat and they become the extra fat in our body that we see in our body. So if we don't stress our body, it will actually have time to digest that quantity of food that you eat at that particular time. And when you feel need to add to it, you can add to it. Now those ones is already gone to like your poop, right? Those one is already gone to like your number 2. So people, see, I try my possible best. I know it's not easy for we mothers to actually do something. We cook, we clean, we go to work, we do a lot of things that people don't even see, right? But at the same time, sorry, I paused because a message came on the phone. At the same time, we have to create time for ourselves. Imagine you spend money to go take care of yourself to look that good, and you come back and start eating like that because the food is nice, and you keep eating and eating. What happened? Your body grow back, because our body keep growing back all the time. Yeah, our body keep growing back. So you're gonna just like the money that you just spend is wasted. So we try. This morning I'm gonna be making some smoothie, guys. This is beets. I frozen them because I buy them when they're in the season and they are cheaper that time. So I'll frozen it. So this is also a pineapple, and this is my celery. So I also have cantaloupe. This is cantaloupe fruit. It's like melon, but it's like cantaloupe. And this is kiwi. I love kiwi. Kiwi is very good for your digestive system. Kiwi is very rich. And also with beep, it's very, very good for our heart, our liver, and all that. Kiwi is very good. So I'm gonna be blending all these things together to make smoothie for my breakfast. So as I blend this together and I use this for my breakfast this morning, you see that when you finish eating your breakfast, you're not going to eat too much breakfast. Because this will be in your stomach and that breakfast will also be there. And when it's time for you to also eat your lunch, you have to eat something. If you want to eat your eba, you want to eat your rice, you are free. Nobody is saying you shouldn't eat because you are trying to diet. Nobody is saying don't eat because you are trying to get fit. You understand? You're trying to put yourself in that shape that you want. When you see yourself in the mirror, you are like, yay, I did it. Nobody is saying you shouldn't do that, right? But what we are saying is, eat responsible. Eat and eat it responsible. So I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot of this season, because last year I bought a tower garden. The tower garden that I bought last year, it came late, and I didn't have that time to actually follow up. And I planted some seedling that came with it. I planted some of them, but they didn't do well. So this year I've been doing some research on them, how to actually have a garden. I don't mind having a garden at my backyard, and then plant some things myself, so I can froze it there. I won't need to buy everything. And I will be going to like excuse me, and I will be going to like farmers market to bring you some organic vegetables that you can buy that don't have too much of pesticides, because the one in the grocery shop, they actually have pesticides because they preserve them for spoiling on the shelf. So that one will not also help us that much, because sometimes the chemical on them, our body does not recognize it. It just add it to our side to become fat in our body. If you can't poop them out, they will just stay in your body as a extra fat. So we don't want that also. So that's why we need to be conscious of the food that we're going to be eating, because our health is wet. So we need to take care of our health. Go Green with Stella is going to try her possible best to be bringing you guys daily food, things that you can do. And if you also have time, there's no harm at all. It's not bad for you to do a little exercise. Like you can do stretching. There are some stretchings that you can do that is very good. It will help you with your arms, your leg, your body, you just stretch yourself out, because sometimes we stand too much at work, or we sit too much doing something in one particular place. So the rest of our body is kind of like not be used. One part of our body is being used than the other. So that's why stretching is very good. And if you can do yoga, it's very good also. You just sit down and meditate, close your eyes and stay on it like this. Yeah, I was just thinking this morning. I said, you know what? Let me do this. I know I'll be saying Go Green with Stella. Some people don't even know what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be going to farms. I'm going to be going to farm to meet people that plant, because I'm interested in doing a farm and know how they grow all these things that we are eating, know when they put the pesticides on them, because they don't put the pesticide even in the soil. No, they put it on them when they get to certain stage. Know what to eat and what not to eat at the right time, at the right hour. Yeah. So when it's past 6 o'clock, what are you supposed to eat if you are still hungry? Because it's not good to go hungry to bed. So when it's 1 o'clock, what am I supposed to be eating? Know when to eat your meals. Know when to eat your food and give your body the nutrient that they need. Because we need nutrient, we need strength to go. If not, you're going to find yourself so skinny, and you're not going to have those strength. You're going to be lacking one thing or the other. And we don't want you to lack anything at all. We want you to be able to still eat the food, but eat it responsible. You understand? Eat the food and still eat it responsible. So that's what we're going to be bringing to you. And I will want people to join me on my platform. I want people that have nutritionists, that professional, that went to school, that have knowledge of nutrition, to also come to my platform and teach people about food and how to keep their weight and what to do and what not to do. because we ladies, we want to look good for our husband, for our boyfriend, our hobby. Yes, we want to look good. We don't want to look older than our age, and we don't want to because you also, everything that have advantage has disadvantage. So we don't also want to overeat and become sick, of because we eat too much of everything. We eat too much because, like me, I'm trying to cut down my salts. Sometimes I just cook without no salt, and I find that I was able to eat the food. That's another big thing, because I was thinking, how can you cook without no salt? That food is going to taste less. But I remember, I'm like, yeah, I think is what you just teach your brain. If you teach your brain that there's no salt in this food and the food will taste good, it will actually taste good in your mouth. Yeah, try it and it will work. I've cooked a lot of time here without no salt. I just use the cube Maggi and that's it, or the powdered one, and that's it. And I can still eat the food. If I have a visitor, I just tell the visitor I stop eating salt. So I don't know, if you want, I can give to you. You put on your own or on the table. And that's another bad thing. It's not good to put salt on your food on the table, because that's the worst one. Especially when you are more than 40 years old. Try to manage your sugar, because everything that we eat, every single thing has sugar on it. So there is a way you keep your potato that we eat. The reason why they say every food, fast food, becomes sugar is that there is a way you make your potato and frozen it. The starch on it turns into sugar. So as the time you cook it, you're just eating sugar. At the end product will give you sugar. Go and find it out and you will see that I'm not lying. So that's the reason why people are saying don't eat too much fast food. If you're a fast food eater, you have to cut it down, because the way they process the food, as at the time they put the preservation, the thing to preserve it and everything on it, they frozen there and bring them out to cook it, everything becomes sugar. The end product of that food, it becomes sugar. So, and too much sugar is not good for our body, because our body naturally produces sugar. Our body naturally produces sodium. Our body naturally also produces all these things. But with the help of the fruits and the food that we eat, they add to the one that your body has produced for you. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. So that's why it's better to eat in a moderate form. Eat and eat responsible. So for we mothers out there that is maintaining our weight, I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot of food, a lot of food that you can eat. It might be me preparing it. It might be the picture of a food showing you guys you can eat this, because some people, they don't know what to eat. They're just thinking, what can I eat today? 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 So this will give you some idea of what you can eat and what you cannot eat, and when you can eat it and when you cannot eat it, right? So, and it's also good if you can wake up in the morning and drink a glass of water, or rather, if you have lime at home, you cut lime or ginger or something on it, and you can just have a glass of it. It will help you flush your system. It's very good. Then if you have time to do your smoothie, you can do your smoothie. And in this smoothie, if you want to do your smoothie and you have maybe granules, you can put a pinch of granules inside for the creaminess. It's very good. Or you have cashew nuts. You can also put a pinch of cashew inside, or add more nuts. So, but if you don't have it, you can just blend it like that. That's for the creaminess, for the taste. And if you think you blend them and you can't drink them, it's so you can't. Some people can't just do it. So you can add a honey to it, natural honey, please. Add a little bit of natural honey, stir it together and drink it. It will help you. Yeah, it will help you, because we're trying to keep our body, keep everything moving. We don't want to oversaturate some stuff with too much sugar, too much of this, too much of that. And every year when you go for your checkup, the doctor is like, oh, this one is too much. He has to put you on this diet or that diet. We can prevent those things by ourselves by doing this. Okay, my people, I just woke up this morning. I'm like, you know what? I have to come on here and let people know that your girl is still working on something. And I'm gonna be coming out soon by God's grace. But here in Canada, oh my God, our weather is not pleasant yet. Let me show you guys something. Our weather is still very. Let me show you guys aside. You see, this is my backyard. This is my backyard. I still have snow on the ground. The snow fell down yesterday so heavily, and so we're not going to be able to plant here. I don't even know if we can plant here in April, because by April we are supposed to bring our stuff out and plant them. So but I'm trying to also do some seeding of plant them by myself. I have my tower garden is upstairs. You guys have seen the video before where I brought it out, and you know, so where I brought it out. So yeah, I'm just here, and okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm just here thinking about that too, because if the weather let us plant early so we can reap early. So I'm going to be showing you guys step by step. I also have a friend that my lady friend introduced to me last year. She had a farm, and I have a lot of vegetable that I frozen. I got kale, I got some kalalo, they call it, which we call the green vegetable in Nigeria. I got different kind of veggies which I don't even know that they eat in this part of the world, and they were so nice. I still have some in my fridge which I'm using, my freezer that I'm using, frozen them, right? So I'm gonna be bringing you guys all these things to see. And if I'm gonna be going to different farmers market, just as I said before, yeah, to bring you like things that you can eat. Like now I have this here. I have let's see, I have this one here. This one is actually is in the family of the squash. Yeah, it's in the family of squash, but this is the spaghetti one. They said this is the spaghetti squash. So like this one, I don't really know how to make it. I try to go on YouTube. So I'm gonna be making some of them today, some of it today. I'm gonna make it today anyways. So I find out that they cut it here like this. You can bake it. After baking it, you just use your fork to bring them out. So they're like spaghetti, right? Spaghetti inside. So then you can just steam your vegetable, do your fish or your chicken or anything, beef. You can put it aside to eat it. It's a vegetable, but at the same time it's strong one. It's like a potato, right? So all these things will help you manage your weight, because they are richer in fiber than carbohydrates, right? So this one, I bought this one last year from the farm, from the farmer's farm around here. There's one farm, that's why I live in a country here that I'm enjoying it. I went to the farm and I got it from the old man that has the farm, and I bought a lot of kale there too, which I frozen them in my freezer. So guys, I hope everyone will be doing well today, and I know it's talk. Many people don't want to listen to talk. It's 23 minutes, so I got to go now. Guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye. Please like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share, please. Okay? Support your girl. Go green with Stella. Support us. Support your girl. Support your girl. Okay? Thank you. Love you. Okay, my people, look. So I break it, cut it into two. It look like this inside. See? And it look like squash. And then the guy said this is the spaghetti one. I don't think this is it. I don't know. Maybe after cooking it, it's going to come out like that. I don't know. So I'm going to steam it. And I'll let you guys know how it looks later. Look at it. It looks so beautiful. See? Yeah. So I'll be bringing the step by step for you guys. So I'm going to go steam it now. Hey, hello guys. I finished cooking it, so I think I overcook it, so it's very soft. So I'm gonna mash them to make them into mashed potato. You know how you mash potato, so I'm gonna mash it to become, you know, like mashed potato. Then I'm gonna eat it like that. I'll show you guys when it's finally dish out on a bowl, or when I finish making everything. I'll show you how it look before I start eating. Okay, I just said I should show you guys. I overcook it, because when I first tried it, it was a little bit squishy, like, you know, it wasn't that fully cooked. So I left it. I think I left it for too long, so I came back and it was like this. So the next time we buy it, I will try to also put it in the oven and see how the outcome will be. Okay, let's be going. We'll see the end product of it. Thank you. Okay guys, this is my people, the food already. Look at it. Isn't it delicious? So you can eat this as lunch and you still be hungry. Okay, so this can be another way to eat and maintain your weight. This is very good. So the course actually came out so nice, and I haven't bought this type before. I always use the other type. That one is kind of stronger and nicer too. I like that one texture more than this one, but not bad at all. So give it a try. Give me thumbs up, leave your comment below, and share my video. Please subscribe to this channel, please. Thank you. Bye.